Everybody, this is Caroline from So Can She, and I am bringing you another quilt market haul video. You really liked the last one. Look at my big stash of stuff on my bed here. I've got a big stash. Anyway, there. Anyway, okay, so I've got a big stash of stuff. Today was day one of Quilt Market. Today was day one of the 45th Quilt Market. This Quilt Market's 45th anniversary. And so I'm here in Houston, Texas. I'm staying at my friend Heather's house. Heather is in a lot of my videos because we are just quilt sewing sisters and we do every quilt market together. So this is proof that I was here today at quilt market. Here's my little badge. So I'm so excited to show you everything I got. This year I went to quilt market thinking I was not going to buy anything unless I absolutely needed it because I recently moved and I had to move my sewing studio, which is like nightmare for many of you. Probably you think you never want to move your sewing studio, but I did, and most of the things are still packed, so I guess I need fabric, right? So I'm so excited. I got some really good stuff today. Now, Quilt Market is a trade show and it is not open to the public generally. It is open to quilt shop owners, it is open to publishers, authors, basically industry professionals. I am lucky and fortunate enough that they consider me an industry professional because I have blogged about Quilt Market for so many years. So I'm invited. I first went as an author when I first wrote my first book, and then they invited me back as an industry professional. So I write about it at socanche.com. Anyway, I got so many good things today. Generally, there isn't a whole lot of items for sale on the floor, but you can pick up samples here and there of different things. And so I got some fabric, I got a new pattern, I got a couple of freebies, and so I'm just going to show you everything I got. Some of this stuff is totally new, some of it's not, but totally cool. You can see what I got and see if it might be something that you're interested in. So let's start. I went to the Superior booth because I absolutely love the Superior titanium top stitching needles. I use these in all my sewing machines, in my Juki, in my Bernina, in my Baby Lock. I even use these in my Bernina long arm, but that's just because the Q series long arms take regular needles. So I use these in almost all my sewing. I picked up the size 80-12 and the size 90-14. I would have picked up some bigger ones, the 16-100, but they were out. But I got 3 packs of each, and this will hopefully last me till next quilt market. Probably not, but I do love these needles. And also from Superior, they are starting a fabric line. So I picked up this cute little fat quarter bundle. This is a tonal basic line. I'm not a big fan of all these colors together, but I think individually I will use these fabrics in other projects. And you know, I love to throw a basic in here or there. And sometimes I do a quilt all basics. That's really fun too. But these are just a little bit shimmery. This is a tonal basic. It's called Shimmer Tonals. This is a 10-piece back order bundle. And this will be available, I don't know, probably through Superior or Connecting Threads if you want to pick this up later this year because this is new and it hasn't been released yet, but cute back order bundle. And I know I'll be able to mix this in lots of quilts and stuff. And then, are we going to continue on fabric or something else? Let's do something else. So I got this cork fabric from, oh goodness, okay, here's the name of the company, Bellagio. I got this Bellagio cork fabric, and they were talking about how this cork fabric is, they make it specially to be thinner. They showed examples of this being used as applique on quilts. Apparently it's thinner so it won't like, oh, and it's washable. Yeah, they said that it's washable too. So this cork fabric, it is thinner. Cork fabric is very, very thin sheets of cork, the wood, that is adhered to a thin piece of fabric on the back. This is thinner than most cork that I've used. The fabric is thinner and the cork is thinner. They have all beautiful prints, so many beautiful prints, and this is an actual like wood looking style of cork fabric, and they have all kinds of metallics. And I'm really turning into like a rose gold girl right now. Right now I'm having this obsession with rose gold things, so I asked for the rose gold cork. So this is not a very big piece. It's like not even a fat quarter, but I will find something special to make with it. I love using this on the bottoms of bags, on wallets, on things. This is really fun to play with. I do actually have a couple of free cork wallet patterns on the blog, so catchy, and a bunch of my other projects just throw cork in here or there because it's a really fun touch. So get some cork and have fun with it. And the same company, Bellagio, that was selling the cork. Well, of course, I was in my rose gold mood, and so they had this kind of rose gold looking vibrant vinyl. And I love vinyl too to add to bags. Vinyl is really fun for machine embroidery in the hoop project. And so I just grabbed a couple of colors of this vibrant vinyl. I think I just went for it because of this beautiful rose gold color of vinyl. So this is actually a half yard. It's 18 inches by 36. Oh, that's almost a half yard. Anyway, it's very supple. It's going to be very nice. I could make a purse or a wallet out of this, or I could add it, like to the bottom of a bag. It looks so professional. I could make straps out of this. I could um, there's so many things, and because of this very supple, the back of it feels like so soft, like some kind of microfiber is on the back, so soft. And the front, the vinyl part of it is very soft and luxurious looking. So this will be so easy to sew through. I mean, I haven't sewn through this particular vinyl before, but I can tell that it's not plasticky and stiff. It's so supple and soft that this is going to be just luxurious and easy peasy to sew through. I probably would use to sew through something like this and the cork. I would start with my top stitch 9014 needle, and if start with a new needle, nice and sharp, and then if your machine is skipping stitches or not working properly, then go up to the 16100. But that's probably a great size to use with this. And then right now I'm kind of in like a green mood too. I find lots of things that are green. Um, Green. It used to be that like bright coral or a peachy coral, like a light soft coral color were my colors. And right now I'm like a sage green girl or seafoam. Anyway, so I also had to buy it in this green. Oh, look, this one, the like microfiber backing is this orangey color, which is fine. Sometimes when you use vinyl and cork like this, you don't even need to, well, you never need to line your project because it's got this soft lining already on it, and your edges are never going to fray. So if you make, for example, um, I've got in my tutorials, I've got the long zipper pouch, the long pencil pouch. If you Google the long pencil pouch, that is an unlined pouch pattern. And you could use either of these vinyls and it would turn out beautifully because these are already thick enough, they're already stable enough to make a pencil pouch, and you won't have to finish the interior seams because this is never gonna fray or anything. It'll stay perfect. Now, you could also use this for that long pencil pouch. You could use something like this, but like I said, this is a very thin cork. And so if I was going to make a pencil pouch out of this, you could use any pattern and just like sew a lining and turn a lining just like regular with this. That's what I would use. I would use this more on like my, I have some mini zipper pouch patterns. You could use this for that and it would be adorable. Okay, so now we'll get to the fabric. So more fabric. So there is this company called Villa Rosa Designs. They always have fabric in fat quarter bundles there, and it's not necessarily new collections of fabric, so the prices are super great. So I got some bundles of fabric here. Should I unroll it? Okay, I'll unroll it. I'm gonna unroll it when I get home anyway, so I might as well unroll it for you now. So this one is some batiks, and until now, I have not like made very many batik quilts, but I recently went on a quilting cruise and I made a beautiful batik quilt, and it was batiks that I didn't pick out because it was a cruise, and the organizers made the kits, and it was so beautiful. So now I want to make another batik quilt. So I have got these fabrics that I think, I mean, you guys know I've been a fan of teal for a long time, and these, I'm becoming a bigger fan of gray. So these teals and grays, I think will make, we'll see, we'll see what I do with it. So there's these beautiful fabrics, and then I don't even know who the designer of these fabrics are, but is are, but I saw this bundle and it just jumped out at me, like these colors. And I haven't long been a fan of yellow. Like I remember just about a year ago, Heather and I were talking on the phone and she said, "What's the color of fabric in your stash that you have the least of?" And I was immediately, yellow. I don't have very much yellow in my stash. I rarely sew with yellow. I don't like yellow, but now I am seeing these colors, this yellow and fuchsia everywhere. I think it's really trending, yellow and fuchsia. And so now I'm like, I need to buy more yellow. I like yellow now. So maybe that's partly why I bought this bundle, because it has, I mean, these are my colors already, red and coral and orange. And it's got the bright colors. There's some fuchsia and teal. This one, I'm not sure. I'm a fan of this like bubble print, and here it is bigger, this bubble print, but I definitely like these purple triangles. Those are beautiful. And then this looks like it matches the wall behind me in Heather's house, bedroom. And then here's beautiful golden smoky yellow triangles. And then this probably is my favorite one. I should do a quilt that's just like these colors. So beautiful. Or else I'll use all of these and do something vibrant and beautiful. Speaking of vibrant, today we went to early in the morning, we went to a seminar put on by CAS Facet, and Case was just, you know, Case, he's this designer, he's 85 years old, just celebrated his birthday, and he makes the most vibrant, beautiful quilts out of colors like the color behind me. Um, and he was showing this exhibit that he made, and he kept saying, "Oh, well, in this, we decided to use pastels." And they weren't pastels, they were colors, you know, like maybe this, which I wouldn't consider a pastel, or this, which I wouldn't consider a pastel, or even this, which I wouldn't consider a pastel. But we're like, well, I guess compared to everything else that Kate makes and designs, like most of his colors are like this. Um, but this is not his design. This, oh look, there's a tag. This is called Watercolor Geometry by Marta Cortez for Benertex. Okay, so in case you really want this collection, it's from Benertex. I should probably tell you the other one too. This collection, let's see what the selvage says. I can tell this is definitely batiks because they are very tightly woven, and they don't have a right side and a wrong side. That was something I really learned to love about batiks. Okay, there's nothing printed on the selvages, but batiks I found very nice to use because it didn't matter if you place things right sides together, wrong sides together, because they are dyed fabrics, wax resist dye. So anyway, speaking of Kate Fassett, then I go down on the floor and I'm looking at fabrics from this Villa Rosa Designs, and these Kate would definitely consider pastels. I found this fabric that is gray and black and some very tender colored prints. These are all Cape Fassett prints. His prints are like so recognizable. I know many of you are Cape fans. So this is just a beautiful collection, which I'm pretty sure he would consider pastels. These are his cabbage roses. Oh, my earbud's falling out. I never say it. These are his cabbage roses. I'm sure that you know Cape is famous for these. And I have an announcement. It was new to me. I don't know if it's new to you. Cape got was asked to recolor some William Morris prints. Now, William Morris was a very famous, influential designer of the 1800s, English, British fabrics, and they are still beautiful, and his prints are still used all the time. You're going to see them. I see them on mugs. I see them on tote bags, on zipper bags. I see them on, just go to Amazon or just Google William Morris and you will recognize the prints. My favorite one is the Strawberry Thief, which has got these cute little birds in the strawberry patch. But anyway, this is not the fabric because it's not available yet, but Kate has recolored a collection of William Morris prints, and I went online to look at them, and they are beautiful. So that's coming. We're gonna watch for that. Right now, I just buy my William Morris fabrics. Free Spirit has them. There are other recolored and original colored William Morris fabrics, and they're beautiful. But I digress because I didn't buy any today. So we're looking at these Kate prints, and they are gray, black, and some what he would consider pastel fabrics thrown in. Oh, look at that. So pretty. I got some pictures of Kate, so I'm gonna post those. That's pretty. And I love this one. I love his huge florals. And I love this one, cabbage leaves. So this was, and I dug through the whole bins, all the bins of fat quarter bundles. I believe this bundle had 8 fat quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I dug through the bundle until I could find another one. So I have 20 fat quarters of this Cape fabric, which will be enough to make a quilt. So I'm very excited. Or I could make another shower curtain. If you guys have not seen my fat quarter shower curtain tutorial, you need to take a look. If you want a fast and easy way to put your favorite fabric designer in your bathroom, make a fat quarter shower curtain. So I'm going to put the link to that in this video because that's really fun. But I don't. I just moved to a new house, so maybe I do want a cave shower curtain, but I also want a cave quilt. So we'll see. Okay. Fabric or something else. I'm going to show you something else. I ran into my friend Abby, who is the head of the Craft Industry Alliance. And so she pulled out for me a couple of little presents. One of them was this cute bandana. Thank you, Abby. There's lots of little maker things. The cool thing about the Craft Industry Alliance is it brings together crafters from all different types of crafting. We've got here little hammers and saws and needle and thread and bobbin and scissors and crochet hook and paints, and she brings us all together, and I love that. So thank you, Abby. And she also gave me a sticker that said support your local quilt shop. It's in the bottom of my bag somewhere. Couldn't find it. Okay, let's go fabric again. So I saw again my friends at this little booth. It's called Miss Rose Sister Violet. They sell clothing, and now they're also starting to sell the fabrics that they make their clothing out of. They sell the extra fabrics, and they're probably going to sell bolts too. We'll see. But this was just a sweet little 5 fat quarter bundle. I fall for all the bundles. Of some sweet, beautiful fabrics that remind me of Japanese fabrics a little bit. I think she said it's French style fabrics. This stripe is just delicious, and it's on both sides, so it's woven, not printed. So this stripe is especially delicious. We've got this little print in 3 different colorways, and then this beautiful texty print with flowers on it. It's light pink. So we'll see what I do with this. Okay, so I've got that little fat quarter bundle. Now let's go to the By Annie pattern. So By Annie has some Annie, my friend Annie, who is the head designer, owner, wonderful entrepreneurial woman, brilliant pattern designer Annie, who is behind byannie.com. She has some new patterns out, which are really amazing. My favorite one of her new patterns is this called Two Big Totes. Obviously, the pattern is for 2 large tote bag sizes. The extra large one is so big, but I absolutely loved it, and that's the one that I want to make. In this picture, I'm not sure if the bags that she chose for the photography are really the best example of what they look like, because she had 5 of each, 5 of the small and 5 of the big on display there. A lot of them were made with Tula Pink fabrics, so they were just fabulous. And so the Tula Pink ones were the ones that I fell in love with. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go home and use Tula Pink fabric to make myself a big bag like this. So I bet if you go on your website or on her social media, you will see those bags and they're just gorgeous. So I had to buy the pattern. And then you don't have to buy from her. You don't even have to use it at all. But she sells these pre-cut bag stabilizer pieces of plexiglass that you can use to stabilize the bottom of your bag. So this is the size for the extra large of this 2 big totes, and this is the size of the large. I hope I bought the right one. That doesn't look big enough. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll just have to use it for a different bag. But you can also use other things to stabilize the bottom of your bag. I have a pattern for a false bag bottom on So Can She that you could also use. It's not as sturdy as this, obviously. You can also cut a piece of vinyl like this. I have gone to Lowe's and just bought a piece of plexiglass and cut it to this shape. I have also used in the past mats for my AccuQuilt that are no longer working well. A lot of times you'll think your AccuQuilt dies are not sharp anymore. They're dull. They're not. You just need a new mat. So I will use an old AccuQuilt mat and kind of cut it into this shape. And you can also use that as a bag bottom. So, but I got 2 of these just because I was there and now I have them and now I can even more quickly make my big tote. So I only have one thing left. I only have one thing left to show. Oh, 2. No, I have some. I have stuff. So let's go to fabric. I met again Emily Taylor, who is the collage quilter. Her quilts are so gorgeous. I have never made any of them. Look how nicely this fabric looks against the blue wall. I've never made any of them, but I just like, I'm in awe, and I love her collage quilts. If you're into collage quilting, I would say look up the collage, just go to collagequilter.com and see what Emily's doing. She has a lot of videos and patterns and instructions to make it really easy and accessible for just about anyone and to make them turn out beautifully, because she has the art background and she can teach you the art principles and design principles to make your quilts amazing too. I mean, that's what I've heard. Heather says that, and Heather has some beautiful ones that are from Emily's patterns. Anyway, I don't know if I'll ever make any of those because I have so many good intentions to make quilts and so little time. But I did buy this chinoiserie fabric bundle because these blues, really, these blues, they are just so gorgeous. And this is her like hand curated selection of fabrics to use with the chinoiserie, her chinoiserie and orange tree, and she has a bunch of chinoiserie vases. Oh, speaking of William Morris and the Strawberry Thief, there it is. I didn't even see it there. So if you see what I'm talking about, there are those little birds. Those are the strawberry thieves. You see this one little here, he's got a little strawberry. So this is the William Morris Strawberry Thief fabric in navy, and I already have it in like 10 different colorways. This one is from Free Spirit. It's also very luxurious and beautiful when you buy it from Liberty Fabrics. But anyway, here's a Strawberry Thief. This one is an art gallery fabric. So these are from different companies that Emily Taylor has just curated these fabrics into a beautiful little bundle. And if you want it, I'm sure you can buy it from her website, but she has some for sale. She's gonna be here through Quilt Festival if you stay for Quilt Festival, which is open to the public, but I might have gotten her last chinoiserie bundle because it was pretty beautiful and lots of people wanted it. So these beautiful blue and white prints, and I'm really excited that there was Strawberry Thief in there. So these will look really good whether you are making a vase collage or just making a beautiful blue and white quilt, or whatever I choose to make these with. I know it will be beautiful. So thank you, Emily. And then one more thing, which is not necessarily sewing related. There are things at Quilt Market and Quilt Festival that are not sewing related, but so when we're on our way out, Heather and I were sucked into this booth that was selling things that kind of look like roller mops and roller things. And we have this deal with all these things that are coming out, but it's this like sticky. Oh, this okay. So it came with cover on it. It's like a lint roller. Okay, it's like a lint roller, but it doesn't have papers. It's reusable, lifetime guarantee. I sound like an infomercial. Um, it's a very. Do you hear? I like my hand is sticking to this, but my hand is not sticky. There's no residue, and it's just the very sticky rubber. And this woman showed us a demonstration where she like put down on this like rug on the table, this little rug. She put all, and also on like this hard area, all these pet hair and dirt and birdseed and even buttons and safety pins, like threads, like we might have in our sewing room. And she just like, and it picked them all up. And then she had this little bucket with soap water and she just dipped it in and we watched everything, the pet hair, the dirt, the seeds, just like she didn't even, she just went like this and it just went and it just fell away. And then she pulled it out and it was clean. And she dried it off and it was sticky again. So I'm not saying I've tried it. I've only seen it demonstrated, but for one low price, we got this sticky roller, which this will already come in handy here at Market when I go to get dressed and my clothes have lint on them or threads or whatever. This will be really handy just to my clothes stick to it. So I've got the lint roller size, and then this bundle. This bundle you might find if they have leftover if you come to Quilt Festival next week. This, if they have any left, you could probably buy some. So a little travel size. This bundle included 2 travel sizes and then a big mop size. So there's a big one. I'm going to leave this just like this. This expands so that the handle is mop length, but this has to fit in my suitcase and that's going to be tricky. So I've got the mop size, and then it also comes with this like glove that's for washing your pets. Or she said if you don't have pets, you could use it for washing their food or scratching your head. That's what we were like. We were like, oh, I can just use it for scratching your head because it has all these. It's not rubber sticky, right? Otherwise, I'd be picking up my hair. I wouldn't stick that to my hair, but it's just got these little rubber bumps on it. So I'm like, oh, actually, that is nice. Okay. Anyway, all this stuff. The brand is the green cleaning system. So it's good for clothing, furniture, flooring, car. Oh, my car needs this so bad. I didn't think of car. My car needs this, so I'll go home and try it on my car. Yeah, and she said this says if Go Sticky should ever lose its stickiness, you may return the roller and it will be replaced. So the green cleaning system, Go Sticky, go green. Anyway, that is everything, my friends. That is my Quilt Market haul from 2024 Houston Fall Quilt Market, and I am feeling especially lucky. I still have 2 more days of Quilt Market. I might buy a few more things, but you know, like the good stuff usually goes fast. So today was the first day that the floor was open, so I grabbed all these things because I didn't want to miss out on things that I really love. And I might buy a few more things, but maybe not. I still have to put it all in my suitcase to go home to Florida. So thanks for watching. Watch the social media because I'm going to post more things that we did. We actually yesterday went to, for the first time for me, we went to the Texas Quilt Museum out in LaGrange, Texas, and had a wonderful time. And I made some videos. I'm going to write about that. And so many fun things. I love Quilt Market. Thank you, Quilt Market, for giving me a media badge and letting me come. And thanks to my friend Heather, who comes and attends with me every time and lets me stay at her house in Houston. So have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you later.